Oh, I have myself muted. Okay, as I was saying, so Cody Bell proceeded to bring me up again, bringing up the same false-ass lies as usual. Hey guys, you're back. Welcome. Hasn't been a bad day, actually. Been a pretty good day, actually. So, got the coffee, got streams, got background. Everything's running smooth, and it's been running smooth for the last couple streams. So, I can't really complain. It's been pretty nice. It's been pretty nice. I'm just waiting for that moment when it all dies off. But again, I'm not gonna really react to this stream because all it do is give them like they feel special about it and feel like they won something when they didn't. Because trust me, I could definitely have destroyed them. But they keep bringing up the same lies like usual, saying supposedly I diddled my brother, even though my brother came on stream and said it never happened multiple times. I keep pushing the same lie that my ex pushed. They said, "Oh well, you know how I said there was no evidence of anything that she was saying. All there was, and something about oh well they did." Yeah, no, there's a lot of rape cases that go through without evidence. There's a lot. Most of them do, and the guy ends up with a serious fucking chart. I actually trimmed it this morning, so thanks for noticing. I usually trim it every so often. When it gets uncomfortable, when I can start eating, when I'm eating and I can taste the facial hair in my mouth, I usually trim it at that point. But these dumbass can't seem to figure out, they don't get anything right. They just keep pushing the same lie over and over, even though it's been disproven multiple times. You know, they try bringing up supposedly I pushed my ex down the stairs, even though I literally talked to her after that, and she never talked to them, first off. So the only person they have saying this is an ex who's psychotic, who just likes to make shit up as she goes. But hey, they're going to believe anything a pathological liar tells them. You know, someone who's actually psychotic, who's got a lot of mental problems, they're going to take anything she's people who are psychotic themselves. They obsess over me 24/7. And Cody Bell, just because you've had jobs doesn't mean you haven't had to struggle. Have you ever had a point in your life where you sat there and worried whether or not you're going to eat the next week? If you've ever had a point in your life where you're wondering if you're going to be able to afford the rent the next week? Or whether you can get medicine, get something done? What? Oh, when you got facial hair getting in your mouth and shit? Yeah, usually I don't. I cut it at that point. So, and I don't shave it all off because I can't go without facial hair. Be kind of weird. But as I was saying, Cody Bell, dude, if you've never had to deal with those situations, then you have no room to talk. You signed away the rights to your own kid because you didn't want to deal with responsibility. So it tells me that you haven't had to deal with much struggle. But that's why the music artists that I relate to aren't the same that you relate to. And the reason for this is Upchurch is one of the most real motherfuckers you'll ever meet or watch or pay attention to, because he doesn't kiss ass and he doesn't pander. Yeah, when it gets that long, it kind of can, but it's you get used to it, especially in the wintertime. So usually it's best to let it grow out during the wintertime because it does get cold. Like right now, we're on wind chill advisory for the next week. They say we're supposed to pick up on the 30s, but they said that we're supposed to get that today, and we're still in the negatives. So I'm thinking we're dealing with this wind chill for the next week. So I don't trust the forecast. Whenever they say something, I'm like, okay, we'll see. That's how you kind of live by. Like, well, today's like negative 17 with wind chill. So not exactly fun. See, it's that kind of cold that can kill someone if you're not careful. So for those of you guys, for my viewers in Minnesota, remember to bundle up. It's a little fucking cold out there. It's usually to keep your face warm. I do a lot of things outside, so I have to make sure that I'm trimmed up. So, or not trimmed up. That I got to make sure I'm warm. And I do plan on moving back up, or I'm moving somewhere here soon that is much colder than here. So at that point, I gotta, get back into the routine of things. But, anyways, so we're not gonna really watch them, but we got a couple people who we actually put links to their channels down below that have made new videos. People that we watch on a regular basis. So we're gonna go check them out. Our guy, Sir Bravian, has made some new videos. Actually, it looks like he's made 2 new videos in the last 11 hours. So we will watch both of them. I guess, but you kind of make those sacrifices. When you live in colder climates, you usually tend to have to make you just have to deal with it. You have to be smart about your situations. Because I don't wear face masks. I think they're pointless. Mother Nature gave us a way to keep our faces covered. And that we've got scarves, so for women, and then they use their hair for the back of their necks and stuff. So that's what I'm getting at. It's depends on where you live. Well, depending on where you live, it's depending on whether it's worth growing out of there. All right, let's get into this, guys.
Woman, short hair.
Cool. And a guy?
Easy, right?
On LTX duty.
One word, vampires. Anyone who knows me knows I have a very soft spot for vampires. I have a very, very special place in my heart for those blood-sucking fiends of the night. So anyway.
So you have a special love for blood-sucking fiends of the night. We will check that video out. When I did check it earlier, and I'm going to be honest with you, it sounded like a lot of fanboy bullshit, but we'll definitely watch that later.
There's a new trailer that's dropped for a game called The Blood of Dawnwalker, and everyone's been sending it to me, telling me to check it out, so I'm going to check it out. Don't know anything about this, don't know what it's coming out for. All I know is vampires, and I need to watch it, bro. So, without further delay, let's get into The Blood of Dawnwalker. Here we go.
And Dynamico.
From the director of Witcher 3 Wild Hunt.
Okay. Well, then it might be good. I might have to go. We might have to actually watch that trailer then.
Oh, this is a cinematic trailer. Okay, not usually a fan, but let's get into it.
It must be here somewhere.
Cinematic trailers are 50-50 for me. It depends on what they look like. He's British. I could give her. Fuck is this? It's Sir Bravian. We've watched him multiple fucking times. He's actually a good content creator. But hey. Not even close. You can't put him down that low. He's got more charisma and more values and morals than Dean does. So, because Dean's got none. You got to realize a lot of what we're doing is we're going to start stepping away from a lot of what they're saying, and we're just doing our own thing. The only reason why we reacted to the stream yesterday was because I had to step in because a couple people who were on my stream already, who were on this channel before, and someone who straight up lied to me. So I had to call out the hypocrisies. This guy, he's pretty good content creator. If you guys want to check him out, we do have the link in the description.
Are they looking for the girl and the baby?
It's all right.
Is she like a witch and that's like the Inquisition or something? That's what my mind thinking of right now.
Roderick, remind me, did I make an exception for children?
No, sire.
The plague just as well as adults. And there's only one way to stamp out this sickness. No!
What's wrong with the child?
Not
Why are they
just
going to kill the
another
child?
Fighter.
Is a child a vampire, bruv? So the child.
No, it looks like it's something to do with plague. So yeah.
Is either a vampire or able to spread some sort of plague or something. Either way, man, they are not happy about this child.
Under a different moon, things might have ended there.
Okay, we're gonna go back because I missed that. 1 minute my man was standing there acting all menacing. The next minute he is missing a leg. Like, what happened to man's leg? Let's go back a little bit. Let's just hang on a second. Hang on. What?
Wait, what?
Had we met under a different moon, things might have ended there.
Oh! Oh! It's like that. Oh! That. Okay. Oh man, this went south real fast for the humans. There was like, yeah, we don't make exceptions. This child's gonna get it, right? Whips out his sword and he's like, I'm sorry, it has to happen. And then I don't know what happened, but man lost his leg. And then we see the vampire, and the vampire looked great. Like a proper Nosferatu sort of vampire with a killer
Yeah, that vampire look is pretty cool.
smile. And then that big Mongolian guy shows up, and did you see the... Yo, man, that was brutal. We're going to go back. We're going to go back. We need to see that whole bit again. Yo, I need to dissect this. Hang on. Let me go back a bit further. See if I can see where the first guy came from, bro. Let's go back to 135 and see where it comes from. Like, so they've got the guy.
Had we met under a different
Oh, look. That little... Was that it? No, it wasn't. I don't know where he comes from, man. Oh, he looks so... Bro, he looks so menacing. Then we have this fucking... This guy looking like the villain from Ghost of Tsushima. Like, what the... Yeah. Oh, God.
Jesus Christ. We are definitely going to have to watch that trailer after this.
POV.
Or
You wanted
at
to
some
watch the
point
game,
tonight.
but only found hot moms in your area. Then you downloaded Pi and said goodbye to ads and sexy.
Just take a moment of silence for the fleeing soldier on the horse. We didn't just get killed in a traditional sense.
He got fucking obliterated.
That vampire used the force, bruv. Straight up. And then just exploded him. Imploded him. That was worse than a shotgun blast from Gears of War, bruv.
Oh.
These aren't vampires, my guy. This is beyond vampires, my guy.
Those, yeah, my God.
This
like,
is this.
But those are. God damn, my guy, this fucking shit. Like, I can't wait to see it.
This is something else.
We're gonna watch
this
it.
Is,
Right.
this is
After we're done with Sir
blood
Brother, we'll
demons,
watch it.
or this is like some high level vampire lord shit, man. This is like, you know, Legacy of Cain dark gift, my guy. Bro, this is some next level vampire. I can't even say it. Vampirism. This is some next level vampirism. That's what this is, man. Holy hell! Let's watch that bit again. She just. Oh, whoa, what a dog gift that one is. Oh, watch this. This is the guy. This guy. Oh, man. What the hell? Oh, this is just. Bravo.
Lunka.
Oh, so is she a vampire? I'm confused. No, I don't think she is a vampire. I think she has the fucking plague, bruv. She has the plague,
Yeah, she has the plague.
bruv. That's what she has. It's the fucking plague. Wow.
Yeah, it definitely did take you.
They were going to kill her because she had the plague. Okay, it makes sense. Brutal, but it makes sense.
My sister. She needs help. Fast. Please, let us pass through. I beg of you. Please. Please.
Oh. Oh, he's turning up. Well, that's going to save her life. Well, not really save her life. Look at her healing. You see the plague just dissipating from her flesh?
I am life. I am death.
Jesus
My guy,
Christ.
fellow Brovians, listen to me. I am life. I am death.
I am everything in between.
Wow.
Just based on the little screen down there, I can't wait to watch
I
it.
am life. I am death. I am everything in between. This is the sort of vampires I've been waiting for, man.
I have been watching your little valley. Pestilence, famine, killing, blood spilled carelessly like water. Things will be different now. For all of you.
Is that it? The world needs what it fears.
Okay.
Is this gameplay? Is this gameplay? Bro. Oh, maybe. Maybe. Oh.
Okay, come on.
What is it coming out for? Gameplay reveal summer this year, right? Which system? What system? PS5, Xbox. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my God! Listen to me. I love vampires. I do.
Tell.
I love them. And there's not enough games where
You can definitely tell you love vampires.
you really get to play as a vampire. I mean, there is, but not good ones. I can't really say what the game's going to be like because we haven't really seen much gameplay, but I love that these vampires are OP. They're not just like infected with like vampirism and they're sort of strong. These things are like really strong, and it's going to be interesting to see how the dark gifts play a role in the gameplay. Because what I can take from that is that each vampire has its own abilities. You know what I mean? They look menacing, though. They look good.
That actually looks good. I can't wait to watch that trailer later.
I like that that they're not just bad, evil, bad. They have the ability to think. They're smart. They have their own agenda. There's reason for what they're doing. Oh my god. That look. I'm saying a lot because I'm a bit mind blown right now. I'm such a big fanboy of vampires and werewolves and all that dark sort of, stuff that seeing a game coming out, which looks like an open world, dark, epic game. It just that I can't even really internalize my thoughts properly. Just seeing that for the first time, but that looks amazing. So much potential. Oh, that's what I've been waiting for. I have missed that sort of stuff. I remember back in the 80s and 90s when vampires and werewolves and stuff were quite relevant in
was that for a while?
It's died down a lot. It is picking up a bit more now. I'm getting a bit more of a revival, but I'm really looking forward to that, man. Thank you guys for sending me that. Thank you to those of you that told me to check that out. You're real ones, and you knew I would love it. As a big Legacy of Kain fan and just a big fan of vampires in general, I have people who hook me up to that. So I appreciate you. Anyway, guys, that's the reaction. What a game that looks like it's going to be. I cannot wait for the gameplay review. Anyway, Robbie and Al.
You killed it again, bruv. You do a good job every time. All right. I'm also going to grab... Okay, we got it. Okay, so now we're going to actually watch the trailer. I figured we might as well, because it does look pretty good.
Come on!
From the directors of The Witcher: The Wild Hunt. Somehow in Carpathians.
Must be here somewhere.
Okay, it looks good. He's running from. It looks like they had burnt the village down. Anyone? I don't know if anyone else noticed that, but he's running from a burning village. It's fucking. That's nuts.
It's all right. Lunka! Don't hurt her!
You gave us quite the chase, young.
Please, sir. She's just a child!
Roderick, remind me, did I make an exception for children?
No, sire.
No. That would have been foolish.
He was just a child.
Would it not?
They spread the plague just as well as adults.
And there's only one way to stamp out this sickness.
No!
Not just...
Yo. Oh God. Okay.
No!
I don't know if you guys have been or saw it. There's somebody right back here. You see that? There's someone in the back. That's menacing. Oh, he's just sitting there watching. Oh, that's kill. That's kill.
Not just a runner, but a fighter, too. Had we met under a different moon, things might have been different.
Ooh. The fuck was that? I bet you he was who was in the background, too. The killer of the Hun? Fuck.
Lunka!
My sister. She needs help. Fast. Please, let us pass through. I beg of you. Please. Please. I don't know.
He saved her life.
How? I am life. I am death. I am everything in between. I have been.
I am death. I am life. Oh, no. Yes, I am life. I am death. I am everything in between. It's fucking sick.
Watching your little valley. Pestilence. Famine. Killing. Blood spilled carelessly, like water. Things will be different now. For all of you.
World needs what it fears. That looks sick, guys. That looks sick. Yeah, PS5, Xbox Series X, and PC. They don't have an exact release date, but it looks good. It looks good. All right. We got another video by our Sir Bruvian. Sir Bruv.
Great video. But what if no one watches it? Too few subscribers on the channel? Try Prodvigate, the two-click setup process using only the official YouTube tools. You will get real views and subscribers. Prodvigate is an official Google partner.
Ah, look at that. That's where Cody Bell goes to get his fucking paid subs and viewers.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. My name is Sir Brovian, and you may be wondering why is this man standing with a Series X in his arms? It's not because it's my baby. It's not because I love it like one. This is for a reason. You see, here at Xbox, we've discovered that there's people over on the PlayStation side who believe Quick Resume is essentially the same feature as rest mode. You will notice that this Xbox Series X is not connected to any mains whatsoever. It is disconnected, ladies and gentlemen. And why is that? Well, there's a reason for it. See, as beneficial as rest mode is in the PlayStation 5, it's very limited. For one, it's limited to one game. You can suspend a single game and you can pick up right where you left off. However, it has to be connected to a power source. And if an update is to happen whilst you're connected to the internet, your game will shut down. If there's a power cut, your game is gone. You have to restart the game from scratch. Why is this relevant? Let me tell you why. There is 5 games on my Quick Resume right now. 5 games currently on Quick Resume as we speak on this Xbox without a single ounce of power. And the moment I connect this box to the television, those games, 5 of them, are ready to pick up wherever I left off. So, let's get into it. Let the demonstration commence. We have the Series X unplugged and the PlayStation 5 plugged in rest mode. Once again, the unsung head of marketing for Xbox will demonstrate why Quick Resume is an absolutely bonkers feature that you just simply cannot downplay. Okay, YouTube, now the beauty of Quick Resume is that I could leave this Xbox right here, right? I could have it just stuck in a cupboard. I could have it put in storage for as long as I want. Unearth this bad boy, and all my Quick Resume are there. So to show you that this is a legitimate test, this is the power cord, right? So, let's get into it, right? Here we go. I'm going to put the power, it's going into the console right now. But I would hate for you people to say I'm cheating. So, here we go. Right. No power. No power. Right. Oh, power. Look at that. HDMI. HDMI.
What the fuck is HDMI?
Where does it go? Is this it? Yeah, that's the one. Okay. The system is now plugged in and has power. Not doing anything. Not tampering with anything. Right? Let me get the pad. I should have prepared for this, but I didn't. And we have power, ladies and gentlemen. We have power. Now I need to switch to the... Oh, it's fine. It's fine. We're on. We're on. We're on. We're in business, right? So
the Series X has the ability to actually change the channel to the channel that it's on. Reacting to other people's content. Okay. Lewis. Why not? What's wrong with reacting to other people's content? And I see you guys are obsessing over me once again. So, Lewis, I'm muting you forever here on Rumble. Sorry, asshole. Oh, we can watch that video to piss you off. You guys still kiss. You guys are still part of that PSG. So, sorry, no pedophiles are allowed here.
I'm not going to change anything. You can't really see the TV properly from there. Oh, there you go. Oh, hang on a second. Right, okay. Hang on. Right. Can you see? Oh, the TV is making a mockery. Oh, making a mockery. Oh, you see that? Look at that. Shit. Look at that. We got there in the end, didn't we? Look at this. Are you ready?
See, he's got a good point, no, because all these PlayStation fanboys try to downplay quick resume, and they think it's the same thing as putting a console in rest mode. But I don't know about you, but quick resume, it's not the same thing as quick resume. You have quick resume once, and you never want to go back.
My games and apps. Let's have a look. Let's go to Cyberpunk. Let's go to Cyberpunk. Let's go to Cyberpunk. Oh, would you look at that? Let's go to Indiana Jones, bruv. Indiana Jones. Oh, let's go Fable. Will it do Fable? An Xbox 360 game? Will it do Fable? Will it do Fable?
So you think you know Wix, but do you really? First up, we've got Shake Video Mat.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it's fucking phenomenal, the fact that it can do fucking for a game that's almost like over 10 years old. It's fucking nuts.
Look at that, my guy. Look at that. Let's see, what else do we have here, right? The Master Chief Collection. Can we do it? It's just been plugged in, bro. It's just been, it had no power. It had no power, bro. It had no power. Essentially, rest mode, is that what we're saying? Is that what we're saying? What else? What else do I have in here, right? What else? What else? Is that what we're saying? That rest mode is essentially the same damn feature? Bro, I don't think so, my guy. I don't think so, my guy.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Look at that. From being turned off. From being turned off. But no, let's be fair. Right? Let's be fair. Let's be fair. Right? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, it's okay. Get it yourself. Let's be fair. Let's be fair. PlayStation does have rest mode. It does. It does. You know, to be fair to it, you know, you can launch it. And, you know, it will, this is the one I had on rest mode. Look, see how now I'm back in. That's fine. It does work. However, if I was to turn that PlayStation off by the mains, though.
Nope.
In fact, let's demonstrate that. Let's demonstrate that. While I have your attention, let's demonstrate that. Let's turn it off. In fact, let's just turn it off. I don't think I need to disconnect it.
You don't need to. It's got to be on rest mode for it to
I think
work.
I just turn off the PlayStation 5. I think if I just turn it off, it doesn't work. I think if I just turn off the power, it doesn't do it. That's what I think. I think that's the way it works. So let's wait for it to turn off. Again, I would cut this up to make it easier to watch, but I don't want anyone saying I'm tampering with results. You know what I'm saying? Right, it's now turned.
The fanboys can't accept the truth.
Off. The PlayStation is turned off. Right, it's off. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's see if it still saves Dead Space, or whether that's it. Because you all saw the Xbox then, man. It was off. It was done. It was turned off.
Mm-hmm.
There was no power, nothing. I do like that intro, though. I can't lie. I do like that intro. It's nostalgic, is that intro, man. It makes me feel like a child again. Makes me remember the times I used to have to turn my PlayStation 1 upside down in order to get it to work. Okay, let's see. If I go into this account, if I press Dead Space, is it going to take me in there? No. You see that? No. I have to load the entire game again. So, only rest mode will allow you to jump into a game quickly. And the problem with that is you still need to be feeding power into the PlayStation. If you turn it off, that mode is gone. It's gone. Do you know what I mean? And if I go over to the Xbox right now, I go to the Xbox, right? You know, I turn off the Xbox. Turn off the Xbox. Right? Turn it off. Right, it's turned off. Right? No more Xbox. Turn it on. Not rest mode, by the way. Just turn it off. Right? Oh. Indiana Jones. Look at that for speed. Holy hell. That was fire, though. How quick was that, bro?
Yeah, that was pretty
That was
fast.
insane, my guy.
The Xbox is more powerful than PS5. That's not capping. It's all facts.
And this is what I'm talking about. It is not essentially the same damn feature. How many times do I have to do this test? How many times do I have to show that quick resume works and works pretty damn well, guys? So, that's the video.
I love that. Brov Nation, that's cool. That is cool. All right, guys, go check out in the description down below. You guys can go check out Brov Nation yourselves. Yeah, so a couple of fools is the name of the channel. All right. You know, we would do some stuff on yeah, we're not going to do anything on Adam Calhoun, period, because he doesn't like when we call him out on his bullshit. So he gets all butthurt. But, you know, the sad thing is the content is still alive. And if I absolutely wanted to, we could have reacted to fucking Cody Bell's little shitty stream. But we're not going to. We're going to watch better content creators than him. So, like, oh, no, it's Alex.
Between cinematic or bold tone for your video? With LTX Studio, you can change your style faster than this guy can skip a song. Drop the beat.
Hey, hold on. We are not talking about Nintendo, are we? Yeah, we are. Yeah, they're going to be basically dominating the entire gaming landscape moving forward with the Switch 2. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Something's a little bit different, don't you think? Yeah, I look like I got like a giant head and a baby button, like a little tiny body. I'm standing now. I'm standing. That's what it is. I got a standing desk. It's really nice. Honestly, I don't know if I'm going to stream for 6 hours standing, but hey, this is going to be a good one. At least I'm not putting my microphone in my hand and holding it like that, like this. Like everybody else is doing, although the way their view counts are going, I might as well try that. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about Nintendo. That's right. My ADHD is going to kick in. We're going to be doing a lot of kicking and moving and screaming and hizzaing all over the place. Look, the thing is this, the Nintendo Switch 2 is rumored to be announced this Thursday, happening by Nate the Hate. Now, look, we've talked about Nate the Hate already on this channel, and things are going to be a little bit more wild and insane with that guy going around as well. The problem, though, is it's also being corroborated by other people like Tom Warren as well. And the thing is, though, this isn't about the Switch coming out or the announcement happening on Thursday. This is about how everybody apparently wants a piece of that sweet, sweet Mario Poontang pie, baby. That's apparently what's happening, because it turns out that Microsoft is in fact going to be working very closely with Nintendo to put their IPs onto the Switch 2. Yeah, everything from apparently Halo, Gears, Microsoft Flight Simulator, and so many others are going to be appearing on the Switch 2, which is honestly pretty rumored. The thing is, though, it's not just Microsoft that's going to be doing this as well. Apparently, Sony is now looking into this on top of that. You see, we were all laughing at PlayStation fanboys about how Horizon Lego was honestly ported to the Switch. And even Guerrilla Games themselves said they wanted to put it on the Switch to reach that kind of audience. And even though I couldn't find the actual sales metrics for how it did on the Switch, you know that a console that sells more than the PS2, which honestly, in my opinion, is the best console of all time, a couple of copies had to be sold, if you ask me. It isn't just going to be one or two sitting on there like it was on the PC. Boom! Roasted! Now, look, here's the thing, though. Apparently, it's not just going to be those specific games moving to the Nintendo Switch from PlayStation or those one or two titles. The thing is, we've seen things like MLB The Show and many others move over to the Switch as well. Even the current Switch right now is playing those games. If the Switch 2 is capable enough to run a lot of the current gen games, or if it's as powerful as the Steam Deck, we may be seeing a new renaissance or movement happening in gaming itself. Basically, everybody being third party and Nintendo being at the top of the roost all over again, like it was back in the SNES era.
Yep.
Yeah, look. Harmon Smith is probably just spelunking his pants right now about the whole thing, but let's not mince words. Let's see what's actually going to be happening this Thursday, apparently, and who else may be jumping on board for the Switch. With an article written by VGC, they are saying that according to previously reliable podcast Nate the Hate, which claims that a reveal trailer planned by Nintendo will focus on the Switch 2 hardware with a software showcase coming later this February or early March. He says, I can share with you that the Nintendo Switch 2 will be revealed in the coming week. I have been told Switch 2 will be revealed on Thursday, January 16th, just a few days from now. He's also heard that the reveal itself is going to focus on almost exclusively on the console, and there is not going to be any presence of games. There could be a game shown running on the screen, depending on how the trailer is put together, but software is not going to be a focus. And this is why I brought up the point that possibly Nintendo and even PlayStation are going to be working more closely hand in hand with Nintendo about putting their IP onto that platform. Everybody knows the Switch sold gangbusters, and more than likely, if Nintendo can do the marketing right and not bring another Wii U, the Switch 2 will possibly also sell gangbusters. So why lose out on potential sales of products or games that nobody else is going to buy on your platform right now, seeing as how even Sony's saying that they don't have enough sales on their games. They're putting them onto PC by also buying Nixus, giving us trophy support and DualSense support. Everybody's going to become a third-party publisher. And this could be exactly why the delay on actually showing what games are going to be on the Switch could in fact be happening. My guess is, this is also a guess, not true by the way, don't give me a Nate the Hate rumor, is that it's going to showcase a lot of other games from PlayStation and as well as Xbox when they announce what games will be on for the Switch 2 on release. That could explain why it's simply just about the hardware at this moment in time. And could also showcase why they pulled up on Genki at CES and tried to shut them bad boys down, even though an NDA was never signed, nothing was ever officially taken care of, even though those ninjas pulled up real quick on that band. Woo! The article continues by saying the two-part reveal plan would align with how Nintendo showed the original Nintendo Switch and match with what VGC has been told about Nintendo's plans for the Switch 2 reveal. The Switch was first announced with a hardware focus.
I could see these, like I said, I've said this time and time again, and we'll be doing a stream on Wednesday about this. But exclusivity is dying. Physical copies are dying. So going forward, Nintendo might be the one kind of who isn't part of that, due to the fact that the Switch did sell really well. And with the Switch 2 right around the corner, it's probably going to do just as well. But like I said, the thing is, we're talking about the fact that all consoles, like, can you imagine both Xbox and PlayStation being third party? It's going to be insane. It really will. And I think it's going to happen sooner than later.
Focus trailer in 2016, which was followed by a full reveal.
Well, actually, to be completely fair, both platforms have already gone third party. PlayStation has released games on both PC and the Nintendo Switch. Xbox has done the same. So there is really, and I think Xbox is actually ahead of PlayStation. The problem is they don't exactly give out sale numbers. But we did that. We were making fun of Dreamcast guy. I remember that. We did the numbers and we figured out that the math, points to them making more than enough to make a new game. And so at the end of the day, they're making more than enough to release new games.
Reveal the following January, where games and release info were announced. Although Nintendo didn't formally announce games in the first reveal, Titles like Mario Odyssey were also shown running. Nate the Hate speculates that Switch 2 could launch in May or June of this year, which matches what VGC has heard from its own sources, and that a new version of Mario Kart could be available at launch, followed by a 3D Mario release during the holiday period of 2025. Third-party releases will reportedly include Final Fantasy VII Remake. According to Nate the Hate, Ubisoft is planning to release Assassin's Creed Mirage on the Switch 2, and Konami will port Metal Gear Solid Delta. And when we talk about what games are going to be popular for the Switch 2 coming up and why other companies are so excited for this entire process, it's mostly going to be because of that specifically. You see, Metal Gear Solid Delta is an Unreal Engine 5 game, and it's historically, that engine is very difficult to have run properly on weaker hardware. This could give us an indicator of how strong the Switch 2 in fact probably might be. On top of that, FF7 Remake, the first one, is on Unreal Engine 4, so that could be a good thing for that as well, so it may run somewhat well. And having other games from Ubisoft like Assassin's
Listen, you want to skip this ad. I would too. But what if I told you there's a skip ads for everybody?
Assassin's Creed Mirage and others be playable on that handheld device could be a good thing. With that being said, having so many other third-party companies being excited for the Switch 2 to put their games on there and release those games that used to be exclusive on other platforms could be a big sign of what's to come in the future. We may be seeing what's happening right now with what Xbox is doing, putting their games on the PlayStation, whereas Sony will in fact try to put more of their products or their older games onto the Nintendo Switch to have another boost in sales like they're doing with the PC right now. Think about it. What if they had the God of War Trilogy collection on the Switch? That'd be honestly fucking amazing. Or any other game like that. Hell, instead of just scrapping for Halo, they could do, I don't know, a collection for Killzone back at it again on that platform, which would be cool. And a really great way of Sony making a really lot of easy cash on there would be putting a lot of their classic PlayStation games, which are basically held to the PS5 and PS4 and even PS3 online stores, to the Nintendo Switch to have some more life brought back into them, seeing as how the one thing I do right now is buy old PS1 and PS2 games and then just emulate them on my Steam Deck as well. No, I'm not kidding. You see, I'm having a really bad midlife crisis, and this is just kind of like just the beginning of what's going on. I've got like 4 more stacks of just PS1 games hanging around. And instead of playing everything on my 7900 XT, I've got a PS2 hooked up to a 65-inch LG CX playing this without any.
Oh, shit. Playing classic games, I love it sometimes.
I'm a madman, an absolute psychopath. Yeah, it's fun. I've got a PS2 hooked up to a 65-inch LG CX playing this without any upscalers. I'm a madman, an absolute psychopath. Yeah, it's fun. And you see, here is where I'm going to have a bit of a conundrum, by the way. I'm someone who, in fact, loves to, let's say, sail the high seas of entertainment media. Yeah, and I honestly believe that the best way to own your actual products is, in fact, to obtain them through any means necessary, if you can kind of catch my drift. The thing is, though, Nintendo has been very litigious lately with what they've been doing, and I've been very staunch in how I feel about that. I feel like that they are avoiding trying to sell their products to other partners, and they are limiting the actual factors of where they can sell their products to more people and being very anti-consumer. Now, with that all being said, if Nintendo can in fact pull away many of the big third-party publishers to put their games onto their platform and at the same time provide a better online experience, a better experience overall with their handheld, or even be as powerful or more powerful than the actual Steam Deck, you may be looking at something very popular on your hands. As much as I hate to say it, their past behavior on emulation has been incredibly dour and basically just ruined everything that I've really cared about that company in the first place. Kind of like how PlayStation ruined everything for me with the PS4 and the PS3. And look, just make games weird again, okay? I'm kind of tired of the whole like third-person cover-based action adventure game with that element thing. I really don't want to see that anymore. The thing is this, though, if Nintendo can provide an actual product and pretty much just give us the ability to actually own our products and our games directly, there may be a really good set of competition moving forward in this space. Now, you see, this quote from Sean was brought up a few months back when he talked about what was going to be happening with PlayStation and consoles moving forward in this space, how things are having a diminishing return in graphics. Listen to what he said. Layden was asked by Eurogamer, how about PlayStation games on Nintendo then? We've just seen Lego Horizon Adventure arrive there. which was a first. And Sean Lane's response was, historically, PlayStation and Nintendo platforms have lived happily side by side in living rooms across the world. It's almost like a natural pairing. Now, granted, Sean isn't there anymore, but you can definitely take this sort of mindset directly. You can see that Sony is trying to push their console sales, but at the same time doing everything opposite in their actual actions. When you see them try to force PC gamers to use a online launcher to log in to play their game to increase their monthly active users, purchase Nixus to then port games faster to PC, have games like Spider-Man 2 hit the PC much earlier and faster than we've normally seen within 6 months of release, and on top of that have PC ports that are running better than their PS5 Pro. Things start to almost line up. It's almost like they've already been a third-party publisher. In fact, they've already have been a third-party publisher. Sony was putting games on the PC long time ago. I mean, EverQuest, y'all, EverQuest. It's a thing. Well, not anymore. World of Warcraft took care of that, but it used to be a thing. I mean, it's not a thing anymore because now they're called Daybreak when they used to be Sony Online Entertainment. But either way, look, it happened. Deal with it.
It did happen.
With it. And that's really the process of all of this. Companies don't care about your fanboyism. They don't care about what brand you fly. They don't care how many consoles you buy or anything else along that nature. All they care about is how can we make more money from everyone as quickly as possible? And that's what they're going to, in fact, do. I don't care how many times the person you watch every day on stream takes his glasses and pushes them up and says, well, I was the president, Sony was talking about the console. Yeah, I'm talking about Reforge. I really don't care. I'm not going to subtweet somebody on a video. Yeah, I don't care if you watch him 24 hours a day and you sniff the copium from his farts and inhale them directly about how you feel that he's right. Every company sees one thing and one thing only, and that's dollar signs. If they're not making enough.
Yeah, no, that's what they're after. They're after the dollar signs. They're looking to make cha-ching, and that's what they do. They go make some money, and they're trying to make as much money as they can. It's a business. It's a company. They need to make money. To keep the business going forward, you got to keep making money. A plus money makes the world go round too, so there's that.
Of dollars from their consoles, they're going to put their games in other places. Hence Xbox, hence PlayStation. They are all doing the exact same thing, whether you like it or not. The only one left is Nintendo. And if Nintendo puts their games on the PC, well, then that just goes to show you that these entire fanboy wars that you guys have on Twitter, they really are just nothing more than you grown-ass adults acting like children about a plastic box over video games. And when all is said and done and everybody's third party and putting all their games on the PC, I can sit there and laugh at you and say, look, click the link in the description down below and buy yourself a Starforge PC. They're the best PC of the universe. Help out your boy, by the way. You may actually enjoy gaming once in a while. Who knew? But honestly, jokes aside, no, seriously, buy a PC. There's going to be a lot of interesting things happening as well. And fanboys, no, seriously, buy a PC, are going to be going around trying to fight whatever they possibly can. And I will be here for it 100%. No, I'm for real, buy a PC. What you want to do, though, is watch out for one fanboy in particular.
He's cutting away saying, no, buy a PC.
Because here's going to be the best part about all of this. If this one fanboy finds out that other games from Xbox and PlayStation are going to be hitting the Nintendo Switch platform, it is going to be the best fantasy booking of all time that I could ever imagine. 2025 will be an insane shit show of actual insanity if Harmon Smith is able to go off and start playing PlayStation exclusives and Xbox games onto his Nintendo Switch and reviewing them directly. Good old Sausage Fingers McGee is going to be out here going to every single podcast, every single live stream, breaking everybody down, and nobody is going to be ready for the amount of autism that will be approaching their door and knocking down their walls after this guy shows up. Trust me, you're not ready for it. But look, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you guys think in the comments section.
No one's
down
ready
below.
to have to deal with Harmon Smith being right.
Think Xbox and PlayStation are going to in fact be putting more of their games onto the Nintendo Switch 2 in the future? Do you think
I could see it? You know, exclusives are dying. Whether people like to admit it or not, exclusives will be dead. Well, like I said, we'll discuss a lot of this tomorrow, but exclusives are dying, guys.
the Switch 2 is going to sell as much as the Switch 1 or even more? And are you going to in fact try and pick one up? Look, if it's backwards compatible with the Switch 1 like it's been rumored, Your boy may in fact do some actual head-to-head testing with the Switch 2 and the Steam Deck. That'll be interesting. But again, if you like this kind of content, you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 77,000 subscribers. I just want to say thank you guys so very much. If you want to go ahead and join the Discord and also get emotes during live stream, become a YouTube member. It's as low as $1. If you don't want to spend the buck, don't sweat it.
All right. No, he's absolutely right. Like that's the way things are going now. I would not be surprised if they both go to third party. Well, they are both already third party. So at the end of the day, exclusivity is dying. And Nintendo is going to be the last one, but they're going to realize that they're not making anywhere near as much money. They have to cough up the cost to make new hardware. They're not going to be making their money back. So that's where software comes in, because software is where you make your money. So. I'm currently seeing what we can watch. We are going to watch the Xbox Frontline. Let's get into this, guys.
Here on the bridge. What's the man with king? With thoughts to the saying, advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game, but you said that you claim it. It's that Xbox, spin the block, his legs live. Fast talking, no wriggling, moonwalking, still a moon ride just to make dividends. You in traffic with family? That much making a portrait. Gun keep back, not Grammys from portions. David on the sea, you know that it's scorching. What's the man with king? No response to the saying, advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game, but you said that you claim it.
You already know the time for my boys to hold the line. We gon' shoot it out in seconds.
Oh, are you? I might come join you guys. We're gonna watch this, and then we'll probably end the stream here shortly. So, after that, I'll probably come join you guys.
You posted like a vine. Bow your head down to the king. Leave your roses at the shrine. We stay ready for the war. Just need the king to drop the sign. Say what you running from? What you running from? I'm with my team. We bleed green. That's what you wanted, huh? Say what you running from? What you running from? I'm with my team. We bleed green. That's what you wanted, huh? This what you wanted. This what you wanted, huh?
Peace and blessing, and welcome back to Xbox Frontline News with your boy, the King. And what's going on, people? It's a wonderful week, and it seems like we're back at the same thing yet again. Now, for a long period of time, you guys know me for video games, comic books, statues, and stuff like that. And boxing. Yes, of course, boxing. Iron Lords Podcast has allowed me to actually share my fandom with everything with you guys. And it's a beautiful thing to see. Because I've learned a lot of you guys like pretty much the same stuff that I like. When it comes to combat sports, I was learning a lot about UFC. And also, with Combat Talk with the King, which will be coming back pretty soon on a whole separate channel, I noticed that you guys like that as well. So now...
Yeah, no, he's just talking about mumble. All right. Guys, you guys see that? See that in the chat? Okay, we'll go be joining... Okay, guys, we're going to be over on Ricardo Cody's stream. So if you guys want to come watch, you guys can. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for joining us here today. I hope you guys enjoyed this content. Now, don't forget to go check out Factory 75. Get yourself one of those meals. We have picked them back up as a sponsor. We're picking up for a partner for the next 30 days. So, which is kind of cool. They wanted us back for another round. So we said, you know what? I said, fuck it. We'll do it again. You guys didn't seem to have a problem with it, and we did pretty well with them. So, okay, so... One second. All right. Okay. No prep, no cooking, just dietitian approved, chef prepared meals delivered to your door and ready to eat in 2 minutes. Pick your pre-made meals, select from a weekly menu of 34 plus dietitian approved meals and 35 plus add-ons that fit your lifestyle. Prepped and cooked for perfection. Gourmet chefs take care of prepping and cooking so you can do you. Eat, and enjoy. No prep, no mess. Our meals arrive ready to heat and eat in 2 minutes. So if you guys want to go check that out, go ahead and do so. We only pick up one every so often. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to see more content here on YouTube, you guys can like, subscribe, and push that bell for notifications. For those of you guys on Rumble and Twitch, you guys can follow and or subscribe. Again, thank you guys for watching us. Thank you for joining us here today. And if you guys want to go see more of us, we're going to be over on Ricardo's stream. Again, thank you guys for watching. Till next time, stay frosty.